Hey everybody, yeah, it's a Thursday. It's a dreary, rainy, coolish day today, so had to drive around a bit. Every shelter house I wanted to go to was had people in them. One was this old guy. We have nickel deposits on cans and bottles here, and he was going through the trash cans, and then he decided to take a nap on one of the tables in the shelter house, so that kind of ruined that one. And some other guy in another one just sort of standing around with his hands in his pockets. I don't know what he was doing there, so I had to come to this one. But this is one people hardly ever use because you got to walk a little bit to get to it. Today I'm going to do the last of these Stillwater artisanal beers I've had. This one is also a Saison / farmhouse ale. On a bottle it says wheat ale brewed with white sage. Been bottled a while. It says bottled on 12/15/13, so it's been around a while. But hopefully it's still good. From the website, and for some reason this guy doesn't seem to use capital letters, so it's all in small case, but it says, over the ages, the term cellar door has numerously been referred to as the most beautiful term in the English language. Upon setting out to create the first summer addition to the Stateside lineup of ales, the feeling that almost instantly came to me was that of beauty and cleansing. Many summer offerings tend to lack the complexity of their bigger, colder season counterparts. So my goal was to craft an ale of extreme balance, and yada 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 for a long while. But anyway, it's I'll post it all down below. It's 6.6 ABV. They don't give an IBU on it, but they generally don't on Saisons and stuff. So get this Stillwater, little hiss, no smoke. Get this Saison. You go to their website, and nearly everything this guy brews are Saisons. I did that one stout-like thing a while back, but everything else, the other three, has a Saisons, and nearly everything listed on the website is a Saison. So anyway, we got kind of a slightly murky golden body. I think this is, I probably have to shake it up a little bit, but I couldn't quite get everything in here with the head on this. But got a good finger of a sort of a creamy looking white head, a lot of big bubbles. Something tells me it's not going to stay around a long time. Ton of carbonation streaming up, but it's like a slightly murky golden colored body. Not lager like, but almost. So anyway, let's get a nose on it. Oh yeah, you're getting those nice yeasty notes, those barnyard elements. You're getting the like hay, and you're getting a little wheat malt, and I am getting a little bit of that sage and like a citrus, weedy smell, like with a bit of lemon zest. But it's primarily the heavy yeast on this. Definitely yeast forward. It's got a moderate funkiness, and some, maybe with some pepper and celery and those other barnyard notes. You get a little bit of lemon after that, and then some notes, some grassy notes, and bits of banana, clove. Almost reminds me of a Hefeweizen, but he did say it's a wheat ale, and almost like some fresh mango or something in there, some fruity notes, but nice smelling beer. Not real strong, but nice smelling. So let's get a taste on it. Okay, now yeah, there's some herbal notes right up front, but you get a lot of those spicy, earthy notes from the yeast. You are getting the sage is a little bit stronger on the taste that you get on the nose. A few hoppy notes, some citrus and stuff like that. There's almost a a minty, almost a minty herbal type flavor. I can't quite place it, but definitely some citrus, and it gives it a light tartness. Fairly crisp beer, got a mild bitterness to it. Maybe a little bit of like honey for some sweetness. The finish is kind of long and earthy and a bit grainy, but not in a bad way. There's almost there's some elements of definitely elements of the white sage, and almost some minor like anise or licorice, something like that. It's fairly well bodied, really well carbonated. It's still a ton of carbonation streaming up there, but it's a really crisp, dry, refreshing drink. Got a, almost, it may be a medium body, but with this vigorous carbonation in there, it feels light, but it's a nice refreshing beer for a somewhat warmish day like today. So let me sit. I will swirl this bottle up, and then get it in, and now I'll sit and sip on this, and I'll be back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 20 minutes or so. I swirled it up, added everything else. It got a bit hazier, but I'm not seeing those chunkies and floaties I saw in the other bottles. But overall, I think this is a nice, an interesting take on a Saison. It's not quite like anything that any type of Saison I've had before. Got lots of herbal and spicy notes to it, and that really light, almost delicate tartness. Makes it a really refreshing drink. It's a really well-made Saison, and that white sage adds a little something to it that really blends, seems to blend nicely with the hops and the yeast that he used. I'll read part of this other but it's hard to read because he doesn't really use punctuation or capitalization. Even when he uses the letter I referring to himself, it's not capitalized, but it says, with a base of German wheat and pale malts, this crisp, slightly hazy foundation was then accented with a blend of Sterling and Citra hops, providing an intricate blend of herbal grass and tangerine citrus flavors. I didn't really get the tangerine and aroma. To pull this together and to complete the cleansing aspect of my vision, I gently finished the ale off with a touch of white sage, lending a mild earthy spice character to the blend. Of course, let's not forget our house Saison yeast that brought all the elements together, leaving a dry yet intricate finish. I have to say, this is probably my favorite of the Stillwater artisanal beers I've had so far, but I've only had 3 others, and 2 of them were Saisons. But these herbed, spiced beers are sometimes not easy to pull off, and this one does it nicely. The sage, the hops, the yeast all kind of really blend together in a nice fashion, and despite being in the bottle 8 months, I'm going to give the Stillwater Artisanal Cellar Door, it's going to get a good solid 9 out of 10 from me. It's a nice, interesting, refreshing beer for a warmish, somewhat sticky day like today, even though it's cloudy. So 9 out of 10. So until next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.